Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So want to give you guys a tour or rather a review of my first ever business class experience, and that is with JetBlue Mint. So this flight is from Boston, Massachusetts to London Gatwick. Here's the best part, I didn't even pay a dime for this flight. So I didn't pay dime out of pocket for this. Instead, I used 80,000 JetBlue points. I had to pay a little bit more because of the conversion ratio between Amex and JetBlue. I think around the time I booked it, it was 1,000 Amex points to 800 JetBlue points. So I had to pay a little bit more Amex points for that transfer. So how did I find this amazing deal? I used a website called seats.aero for my search. It's a fantastic tool for finding award availability across multiple airlines. So if you don't know anything about redeeming points or booking flights with points, I'm going to be doing a lot more videos on that for you guys. So let's dive deep into whether this 80,000 JetBlue points is worth it for a transatlantic flight to London. First, let me talk about the booking process. So after finding availability on seats.aero, the transfer from Amex to JetBlue was instant. Within seconds. My points were in the TrueBlue account and I was able to book the flight. 80,000 points for one-way business class to London is actually a phenomenal value. So the cash value as of the time I booked the flight is 1633. So $1,633. JetBlue usually operates their Boston to Gatwick routes using the Airbus 321. That was very easy to remember, just 321 LR, which is configured for long-haul main service. And we are talking about flat seats, elevated dining, and then a signature JetBlue hospitality. Here's one thing to note though, that JetBlue doesn't have their own lounge at Boston Logan Airport. But hey, that doesn't really matter because I have the priority card. So I was able to use one of the lounges there before my flight took off. Boarding was smooth with priority boarding for Mint passengers. Walking onto the aircraft, you immediately notice the immediate cabin. JetBlue Mint has just 24 seats in the business class, and they are arranged in one-to-one configuration. Let me give you a full tour of the seats. You've got a massive 22-inch HD touchscreen. Seriously, this is one of the largest screens I've ever seen in a flight before. The seat itself, it's really nice, premium, whether it reclines into a full flat bed of 6 to 8 inches. That's longer than most business class out there. You've got the storage. There's a large side compartment of your personal items, a water bottle, multiple USB ports, AC power outlets, and a wireless charging pad. Now let's talk about the food, because JetBlue really steps it up in Mint class. Before takeoff, we were offered a welcome drink. I went for a wine. I'm not really a huge wine drinker, but hey, my first business class experience, I decided to go for it. I didn't really like the wine, so just tasted a little bit and had to give it back. Once we reached a cruising altitude, we were encouraged to order our food from the menu option in the screens. I like the beverage, I like the food. We had to order both the dinner and then the breakfast at the same time so that they could go ahead and prepare it before time. let's talk about entertainment. So that 22-inch screen isn't just for show. JetBlue entertainment system is legitimately one of the best in the sky. They offer over 100 live TV channels, and that is so true. I was able to watch my CNN and some other channels while I was in the air. They have a partnership through DirecTV and other partnership that allows them to live stream TV shows. There are also options for several movies, series, and what have you. If you want to watch those, I spent most of my time watching my show in my own personal tablet, and that brings me back to the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is available for the flight, so I didn't miss nothing. I was able to watch some of the shows that I was watching while we were at the airport, in the air as well. The connection was stable enough for browsing, checking emails, and streaming content. Not the fastest, but hey, at 35,000 feet, it was definitely functional. My sleeping experience: converting the seats to bed mode is straightforward. That's one button takes you full flat at 6 to 8 inches. There's plenty of room for every tall passenger. The mattress pad they provided adds a good layer of comfort, and combined with the pillow and blanket, was able to have about 4 hours of solid sleep in the flight. The cabin remained quiet throughout the flight. The mood lighting was well done, dim enough so that we could sleep. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this review helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this travel channel. And I'm going to be doing more content on points and miles and redemption. So please leave a comment. If you have a question, let me know. I'm going to be doing more of these videos, and I'm super excited that you were able to join this one. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.